digital radio, on the app, on your smartphone, on X, YouTube, and Facebook. The Sportscast. Expect the unexpected.
The update presented by the Sportscast.
The Sportscast Halloween special, October 31st, 2025. If you haven't yet, please subscribe on all our channels, YouTube, Facebook, X, and Apple Podcasts. You can also listen to us on your smart speaker. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please leave a rating and a review. It will help us out tremendously. We're also on online digital radio. You can listen to us there. Go to our website, thesportscast.net. Also, follow us on X and Threads at the Sportscast One, and check out our app, the Sportscast for iOS. We got some late breaking news going on. Chris Grier, he is ousted. He's finished. And join us, Sherrod, Brett Blair. Welcome to the Halloween edition of the Sportscast.
Appreciate it, Tom. Love it, guys.
Thank you. Happy Halloween, everybody. Please make sure you.
Yeah, this is my. So you know that this is. My Halloween costume is the easy version of Where's Waldo. So, like, for some people can't get the little skinny guy. This is my Halloween costume is the easy version of Where's Waldo. Just letting you know.
Well, it was done after yesterday's loss. It was enough against the Ravens. The Miami Dolphins have parted ways with Chris Grier. Chris Grier has actually been with Miami since 2002 as a scout, and now he is parting ways. It's not Mike McDaniel, the coach. Brett, your feelings and thoughts over this story?
A cluster of errors from beginning to end. He hasn't done anything as far as the positivity of the team. Meaning they've had a couple years with the offense. They've never put it together under his tenure. I'm surprised McDaniels isn't going. Like I don't like him. I know I have a really large football community, and his quote unquote, for one of my friends, that South Beach attitude, like, you know, kind of passive aggressive. You know, I'm done with him, but I don't think it should have been held off this long. It should have been. I think they should have done it going into this year instead of 5.3.
Stephen Ross made the announcement about an hour ago, actually a little bit, maybe like half an hour ago. He said, "This morning I made the decision, along with General Manager Chris Grier, to mutually part ways. I have incredible respect for Chris and his family. I want to thank him for his many contributions to the Miami Dolphins over the past 26 years. As I said, he's been there since 2002." The Dolphins, Stephen Ross wrote in a statement, "As I assess the state of the team and my discussion with Chris, it became clear to both of us that change cannot wait. We must improve in 2025, 26, and beyond. It needs to start now." Sherrod, why not Mike, the coach?
Well, let me tell you something. If you were watching the game, man, they showed the general manager, and he had binoculars. And who was he looking at with his binoculars? He was looking at McDaniels on the field. But guess who was watching Grier from the box? The CEO. And he was like, "I'm watching you." Man, let me tell you something, man. I guess they're looking at it. Sometimes it starts from the top and you work your way down at the bottom. If it was me and I was the owner, I'd get rid of both of them bums. Look, the general manager, look, man, we paying Tua $53 million. Man, and Tua looked like he was throwing to ghosts that were on the field. I don't know. So I know he got hit in the eye. I know he's got a new visor, but he was throwing to guys that had like double cut. I mean, Tua is just bad, man. Tua, that whole team. I just get rid. I mean, when you got the fans out there wearing the bags on their heads,
it was bag,
know, and people leaving and people upset. I felt sorry for South Beach. Nobody was partying in South Beach, man. But me personally, if I was the CEO, I'd get the broom and do some cleaning. Do some cleaning. Clean the house. That's what you got to do.
The interim general manager now is Champ Kelly. I'm not sure if he's related to that Broncos player a couple years ago. Brett, the trade deadline is 4 days away. How significant is it for an interim general manager coming in? I mean, why wait? I mean, why get rid of Chris Grier when you're 4 days away from the trade deadline?
He didn't, obviously any plans he had were not going to fit in with what they want to try to do moving forward. I completely agree, as we've mentioned both times. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to set the tone, set the culture of winning again, as opposed to what they've been doing over the past 20, 25, 24 years. It's just the reality. They've never competed, for a serious Super Bowl contention or Lombardi Trophy any year. But did you say Champ Bailey is that who you said?
No, Champ Kelly. It's not Champ Bailey.
Okay,
my bad.
okay.
I thought it was him.
No. It's okay. But listen, as far as
hold on, he did work with the Broncos.
Okay, yeah, it's Champ Kelly.
Wide receiver, Champ Kelly.
Yeah.
He is part of the Raiders.
Talking about like the trades, there's a couple things that are brewing. I don't know if any of them are true. I don't know what what is it? Myles Garrett to Philly for 3 number ones. Dallas talking to Max Crosby. I don't know if the Vegas is talking back with him. All of it's speculation, of course. And then you said Juwan Jennings. We have that. We have 3 or 4 more trades that Tuesday 4 p.m. That's the trade deadline. I would love Dallas to make a move. Obviously,
we'll get there. We'll get there. But let's talk about the Dolphins situation. Ray, how significant is it? 4 days before the trade deadline. Is it a good time to get a new guy, new lenses for this?
No, man. I would probably just I mean, their season's done. They should just try and get the draft picks and head on to the draft. I wouldn't even. I mean, your season's done. I mean, whatever. I mean, why are you gonna bring somebody in now? What are you gonna do? Ain't nobody want to come in there to a losing team. Nothing. Nobody. I wouldn't want to go there. It's sad. I wouldn't want to go there. I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't do anything. I just wait for the draft, and just off season, just clear everybody out. The end of the season, I think that the coach is going to be gone. Right now it's like who we gonna get? Who we gonna get? Who we gonna bring in here? We might as well just roll what you got. That Titanic, when the people were playing the music and it was just sinking really slow into the cold water. Well, that's what they're doing right now, man. They just going with the ship, going down.
Well, quite something. Ravens yesterday defeated Dolphins 28-6. Lamar Jackson, 204 yards, 4 touchdowns, went off in his return from a hamstring injury. Brett, not a bad comeback of coming back home and coming back from a hamstring injury.
Well, coming back against the Dolphin defense, I mean,
yeah, exactly.
It helps quite a bit. But you also know, son, I play against Lamar in our league this week, so he just absolutely killed me last night. He has Henry too, which he didn't do a ton, but Lamar looked great. But how high of a bar or standard is it when you're talking about the Dolphins? This is a team that everybody I speak with is confident is still going to make the playoffs, even at their 3-5 record. You know what I'm saying? So I expect big things from them. I mean, they have a couple guys on defense that are coming back that are healthy now that are just making plays. Hamilton, number 14, was all over the field last night.
Yeah, he was.
Baltimore. Just all over the field, dude. And he was in the backfield stuffing Etienne, one of the premier running backs in the NFL, stuffing him cold. That was impressive. I was more impressed with the defense of the Ravens yesterday than I was with the offense.
I was impressed with the tight ends. What was it? Tight ends night? Because this tight end was getting the pass. Mark Andrews was getting good Lord. He had 1 touchdown. I was just like, what? And he's just running, man. It looked like a young Mark Andrews, man. It looked amazing. And I'm very happy because in one of my leagues, I had Lamar and I got Henry on the same team. And one I had Zay Flowers got me like 64 yards. So, I'm happy, dude. Ravens are legit. If anybody could, come back, it could be the Ravens. But once again, they played the Dolphins, folks. They played the Dolphins. So don't get it, Yeah, they played the Dolphins. Don't get it twisted. I need to see a little bit more.
Yeah. Ravens are 3-5, second straight win. Both of you guys agree Ravens could turn the ship around, not too late. Let's go to, for this past weekend games. Texans held McCaffrey in check, and they defeated the Niners this past weekend. Ray, what happened in that game? I know the matchup was a little bit different.
We got 4 of our defensive guys that were out. And plus, when your boy CMC only gets, 25 rushing yards, you're not going to win a game. But it is what it is, man. We are man. We got nothing but guys on the sideline. Like our defense. I'm happy though because all those we got 4 defense guys coming back. They're practicing. We don't have Brock Purdy. I don't even think he's going to come back this week. I think they're going to hold him out. Probably go with Mac Jones one more time because you do not want to rush Brock Purdy because he is fragile. He'll get hurt again. So I would just hold him out for another week. But man, CJ, I got to give up props. CJ Stroud looked really good, man. He played pretty good. And we started coming back towards the end, but it was too late. Our tight end scored some touchdowns, but it was too late.
Brett, your thoughts over this matchup?
The Texans have only showed up for 2 games the whole year. Literally putting together a complete team, offense, defense, special teams. They've only came to play 2 games, and they have 2 wins in those games. They look like the Texans of 3 years ago when they're able to put it together. But are they able to put it together? Is C.J. Stroud now mature enough to where he's able to say, let me put a little bit more on my shoulders and guide this team? Because some weeks you look at him and you're like, this is a ridiculous team. It's a ridiculous excuse for a professional. Their defense is great. If their offense can show up and put a complete game together, they're a dangerous team. They haven't proven they can do that other than 2 times this year. But it was an impressive win. But the Niners are destroyed, decimated. As Ray's mentioned, on defense, everybody's pretty much decimated with injuries right now. There's 5 or 6 teams that are just feeling the pain. But coming back, San Fran this week, I expect something different. But that was a solid win by the Texans. They just took it to you, Ray. They just took it to you.
They did.
Beat you down. They beat you down, man.
But you know what, man? I don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't know why I got Raider fans coming after me, though, man. Y'all need this. Come on now. Seriously.
Raiders.
Raider fans coming after me about my Niners.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Are they still a team? Do the Raiders still have a team out there? Is it still around or no? They play anymore?
I think they need to go. Smith. They need to go somewhere else, man. They need some help.
A lot of those players wanted to leave Las Vegas. There's a lot of players requesting trades from there. Matt Crosby, Kobe Myers.
Desert. You live in a desert. It's a desert. It's hot.
All right. Let's go to another desert. Denver Broncos defeating the Cowboys 44-24. Cowboys have now lost 8 straight to Denver. Brett, that was another one of blowout games this past weekend. Your thoughts? What happened?
Dallas's defense, the worst defense in the NFL, cannot stop anybody. And it was a time where now you're playing the number 1 defense. In my mind, if they're not in the numbers, they're in 1, 2, or 3. They're right there for sacks, for every number box you're trying to check as far as a complete defense and one of the better defenses. That's what they do. And they're actually coming together, as you and I both know, that AFC West, other than that Raiders team that might get delegated to the lower league. Other than that, they're
soccer
incredible.
Reference.
Incredible. The division is tough, and I knew we weren't going to win. My heart was in it, obviously, but there's a whole different talent level on that side of the ball, especially defensively, than Dallas had, and they took us out. Ray, I called them I see him, my man. They took us out behind the woodshed and just whooped our butt.
Broncos, man. I mean, it was balanced. Broncos, not only did they kill you in the air, but they killed you with the running. I mean, it was they were balanced. I mean, they killed you. I mean, you had what did you want? A little bit of Dobbins, and you want a little bit of Harvey. There, I mean, Troy Franklin 2 touchdowns. What? I mean, it was they whooped on you, but Dak with the turnovers don't help. And my boy Javonte, if Javonte is under 50 yards, come on, man. I mean, he did get a couple of touchdowns, but they couldn't run. They had to stop the run, and they had to throw the ball, and they just.
Well, they did it. They made up for not stopping the run by not stopping the pass as well. So it's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The other. Any balanced team, really balanced team. That's why Chicago did the same thing. Any team that's kind of balanced right now with what they're able to do on offense and put something together, we can't beat them. We can't beat them because we have to score every time down the field.
I like when Javonte Williams is averaging like, maybe about 5 or 6, but he was only doing like 3 something, average with 3.
3.2.
Yeah, 3.6. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. I love Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue did a nice little run, but that was it. he did a nice little run, and then that was it.
Guys, would you put the Broncos in the top 6 teams in the NFL right now?
Yes.
100%.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Their defense, and then a lot of people don't respect their offense either. But Bo Nix is legit, man, and he's got Sutherland. He's got. I mean, they got some boys, man. They got some boys now.
Well, there you have it, Broncos, a force to be reckoned with. Let's go. It's trade week. Tuesday is the trade deadline, 4 p.m. Eastern. We already had some moves already.
Yeah,
49ers
we did.
filled some defensive end void. Deal for Patriots, Keon White. Is this a good pickup, Ray?
Yeah, man, that's our bread and butter is our defense. Let's keep it, defense wins you championships, and we're known for our defense. Plus, Lynch is a defensive guy, so yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with it.
Brett, will this fill the void?
Well, I mean, anything you can get with the injuries, with how bad they are on defense, especially the back seven, anything that you can get to help that back seven, bringing in somebody that can, again, put some pressure on the quarterback. That's what it's all about right now. If you don't have an edge guy, if you can't pressure the quarterback in the NFL, you're not going to win a damn game. And you look at it, the pressures, sacks, the lowest teams in the NFL are the worst teams in the NFL. And that's what it boils down to is how many times can I hit your quarterback?
Right. And we're not out of it, guys. We're what? We got 2 teams that are 5-2 over us. We're 5-3. Okay. We ain't like them Cardinals with what do they got? Like 5-6 losing streak. We only got 1 losing streak. We can climb our way back up to the top. So
yeah, only number 3 in that division. So they're only 1 game behind. Well, they're all tied up pretty much, right? 5 wins. Only 3 losses for you guys, so not bad. Tight. Cardinals, I don't think they have it.
And folks, we're doing that with a backup. We're doing that with our backups. People don't realize that. Can you imagine when we get our boys healthy and we get our players back? Yeah. It's on. It is on.
Brett, Patriots are making some moves. They traded for safety Kyle Duggar to the Steelers. Actually, Steelers are making the move. Your thoughts over this move?
They've done a lot with the defense this year. Like they brought in Ramsey. They brought in a few pieces that are in the puzzle. I think this is just a filler. This is just something I don't see him coming on the field to make it an immediate, impact on a game, making any kind. But we need him. Every team could tell you with those injuries, you can always use another good safety. You can always use a corner you can put on the field, whether it's now you got to do it in the slot or whether you're putting them on the outside. Everybody's hurting right now. Dallas, even with Diggs and Bland, and we can't keep corners healthy. It's very difficult in this league to keep corners and safeties healthy through the whole entire season. I think it's a smart move. I don't think it's a world changer, but it's a smart move because it's going to fill a void and fill a gap that's necessary.
Wow, quite something. Brad, before we go into our predictions, what is your prediction for the trade deadline coming up, the trade phase? Which teams are going to make some moves? What rumors have you been hearing?
Well, I mean, there's rumors all over the place. As I said, the first one, somebody came to me and told me that the Eagles are trying to get the best defensive player in the world right now, Myles Garrett from Cleveland for 3 number 1s. I don't know how serious that is. Dallas supposedly is approached for Crosby. I'd love to bring him over. I don't even know if Vegas is paying attention or taking it seriously, or if Crosby even wants to go. But we have the capital space and we have the draft equity to be able to make a trade and get him. And then, as we said, Jawan Jennings supposedly is going to be leaving San Francisco. There's 3 or 4 that are smaller down the road, but it would be if Philly gets Myles Garrett, I'm just beside myself. Okay, I'm going to boycott the league. I think if Philly gets Myles Garrett, I'm going to freaking boycott the entire league, man.
Will that be a game changer, Ray?
Of course it'd be. Myles Garrett. Yeah, man. You heard? Did you hear his rant? He said, "I'm doing my job. I'm doing
5 sacks in the game.
I'm doing what I got to do. What are y'all doing? I'm out here busting my tail out here. What are y'all doing? So yeah, get me out of here. Put me in Philly. Oh man, yes, that's a game changer, big time. Oh yeah." Oh, yeah.
Another game changer. Will this be a game changer if the Niners got rid of wide receiver Juwan Jennings to the Giants? Ray, what are your
it
thoughts on
happened.
those rumors?
You know what? It's gonna hurt because I like Jawan Jennings back in his heyday when he was, balling. But dude, he gets injuries, man. He get hurt, and yeah, we need to get him on out of here.
Wow.
Yeah, we need to get him out. Need to get him out.
Wow. Quite something.
Because we got Ricky. We got Ricky. Ricky go look. Ricky's not coming back week 9, but he'll be back week 10.
Wow. We have a lot of news today. A lot of news going on. It is great, but everyone's done their homework. Red's done his homework. Went to the library all night last night to research these games. And let's go for the first game of the weekend. Broncos at Texans. As Ray said, Broncos is one of the best teams in the NFL. If they don't have Patrick Surtain, the Texans defense strong. What's going to happen in Houston? We'll start with Ray on this one.
Okay. The Texans get back Nico. Nico's back out of concussion protocol, and that's great. But guess what? I think at the end of this game, you're going to see the camera zoom in on C.J. Stroud. He's going to be because he's going to get all the sacks from the Broncos in this game. I got the Broncos, man.
Pass rushing, defense is strong with the Texans. Broncos have a good pass rush. Brett, what does the analytics tell you?
Just Denver. It's you're talking about when Stroud is pressured, the matrix is show him as one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL, and Denver's going to be bringing pressure all day. So I go Denver.
Are the Colts the best team in the NFL? They're going up against the Steelers. They're saying Steelers are not going to win the division, especially after seeing the Ravens last night. They got a tough schedule. This is the first of the toughest part of their schedule. Brett, what's going to happen? Daniel Jones is hot. Jonathan Taylor's MVP candidate. What's going to happen in Pittsburgh?
Jonathan Taylor is the best. I've been saying it for weeks. Is the best running back in the NFL, plain and simple. But now you got Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, throwing it. He's got Pittman. He's got plenty of access to receivers. He's got the complete team. They really are. They may just be under the radar as the best team in the NFL. Obviously, the only team with one loss, but they're a team to be reckoned with. I'll take Indianapolis.
Kyle Duggar is added to the Steelers. Can they stop the Colts, Ray?
No, they can't, man. Jonathan is a beast. And let's not forget that long, beautiful Viking-looking hair, Warren, the tight end. They got a great tight end. They also got Alec. They got Alec Pierce too. He's good, but man, Jones MVP, man. Colts are legit, folks. The Colts are legit.
I got the Colts. They're legit. I do agree. Minnesota Vikings. J.J. McCarthy might be coming back this weekend. Detroit Lions, also another top team in the NFL. Jared Goff has carved up Minnesota in recent meetings. They beat them a few times. The Vikings are good with sacking. Lions are at home, at a dome. Hutchinson versus J.J. McCarthy. Your thoughts, Brett?
J.J. didn't look that good before he had the ankle injury. And now you're bringing him back against Aiden Hutchinson. First of all, shout out to my boy Shane, Minnesota fan. But it's definitely going to be the Lions all day. I agree with a couple people. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be running all day long on the Vikings.
Ray, you look good in blue. Are you going to pick blue for the Lions?
Oh, man, I love me some Lions this week, man. I'm sorry, man, but I'm a huge Hutchinson fan, and I just see him probably might punch that ball out of JJ's hand. And, and like I said, I love the combination of Montgomery, Gibbs. They got Laporta. I mean, they got Brown. I mean, Wood.
Who don't they?
Lions. I mean, they're just as good. Like they
remind me
as the
Colts.
Exactly. So I got the Lions.
I got the Lions too. By the way, Hutchinson got a new contract, $40 million, I think, for 4 years.
Yeah.
So,
did he? I didn't see it.
Well deserved. So he's gonna have a contract game. So just to celebrate. The Panthers. Bryce Young is likely back. Rico Tattle to see more work. The Packers, Jordan Love on a heater, 20 straight completions last week. Is he going to do it again against the Panthers in a cold Green Bay? Brett Blair.
Green Bay all day long. Now that they got Micah, they're a team to be reckoned with going forward. They had the slow start. They got just this team. Like a lot of people say, it's who's playing the best football at the right time of the year. Who's peaking when they're supposed to be peaking as a complete football team. by the time we get to the end of the year, this Packers team will have put it all together. They're going to be a serious contender for the NFC Championship. I'll go Green
Keep
Bay.
going, Brett.
He said, "Keep talking, Brett." He said, "Take it over, Brett."
That's it. we lost our fearless leader. No, you're good, my man.
All right.
You're good.
Football begins when the leaves fall. It's falling in Green Bay. Ray, who you got? Panthers at Packers.
Man, I'm going with the Packers, man. I love the love, man. I got love for the love, and I don't know, man. The Panthers, yeah, they got Rico, but I think Rico's starting to slow down, folks. All you got to do is put some men in the box, slow them down. So I got the Packers.
I got the Packers too. Panthers play well against the Bucks, but they won't play well against the Packers. Niners at the Giants. No Cam Scabito, Brett. Tyrone Tracy to step it up. I haven't seen much of him this season. The Niners are scoring down 20 points per game. Brett, what do you have in the Meadowlands?
Scottaboo is a devastating injury for the Giants. That was that other piece of the puzzle with their new dynamic rookie quarterback. But San Francisco's getting healthy. All right. And as much as I'd love to see the Giants and say, hey, they can make a game of it, once CMC started to get loose on that defense, especially if the front four of the Giants can't get any pressure on Mac Jones, I think Mac Jones will have a game, and he's going to be a smart man and just get it off to CMC. CMC to the left, CMC to the right. So it's going to be a long day. I see San Francisco for the win.
Ray, Brett took the words out of your mouth.
Yeah, he did, man. I mean, look, man. Look, we got D Winters, we got Gross Matos, we got Sam, we got Alfred Collin, all our big boys practicing right now. They're coming back, and we getting ready to change up our line, our defensive line. We got a little plan with our defensive line. So
got some new players.
And we got, it's gonna be a new change, folks. They ain't ready for it. They're not ready.
Where's Kittle? Where's Kittle?
Hey,
all right.
We gonna win. I got the Niners to win.
So you're taking San Fran then? You're gonna take San Fran?
I'm just saying. Look, Scatterbo was kind of like that heart, man. That tandem with Scatterbo and Dart. With Scatterbo gone, I'm sorry, their other running backs are not that great.
Hey, Tyrone Tracy, I don't know much about him.
Nah, man, he ain't gonna do it. Not against our defense. Niners.
I got the Giants, Brett.
He's not bad, but he's not a 25 rushing game guy. Like
no. Let's go faithful Niners.
I got the Giants. I think Jackson.
Oh my God! Get out of here! He's such a hater. He's such a hater.
The cold weather Niners is going to happen. Mac Jones is
he won last week. You can't doubt
exactly.
him.
I got to pick some oddballs like this one. All right, Bears visiting the Bengals. Joe Flacco says he is going to play no matter the shoulder injury that he has. The Bears are hot. I think they're on a 4-game winning streak. Yeah. The Bengals are not so hot. What's going to happen, Ray, in Cincinnati?
You know what, man? Everybody always want to talk about the old veterans. You know what? You're right. The Bears are hot. But you know what? I love me some Bengals. I love me some Brown. I love me some Chase. I love me some Higgins. I'm going Bengals. Dude, look, you're getting ready to see some Joe Flacco magic this week. You watch. You see it. You're going to see
Brett, you don't believe in magic, but will Joe Flacco beat the Bears? Or Bears going to have that win number 5 in Cincy?
Right. Well, I mean, I believe the Bears lost to the Dolphins last week. Didn't Miami?
No, they lost. No, they beat Atlanta last weekend.
Oh, they beat Atlanta. All right. I was. There's 3 games that I was.
Excuse me, but who was throwing for Atlanta? Kirk Cousins.
Really, Penix wasn't even in.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. Right.
Come on, exactly.
I'm gonna go Cincinnati in this.
Whoa, my man.
Yeah. There you have it. I got Cincinnati. I like Joe Flacco.
Okay.
He's the man. Let's go to the Patriots. Something's going on. That ship has been turned around. They could win the AFC East. Ray, Atlanta lost against Miami. I think Penix might not be back. Might be Mr. Kirk. What do you have in New England?
I'm sorry, man. Sorry, ATL. Don't hate me, but I'm going with the Patriots, man. Patriots defense, something special about the Patriots, man. I just like them. Falcons, I don't know, man. Cousins look like Look like somebody that's on the end of a career, folks, and I think that's the end of the Kirk Cousins.
Hey, Brett, easy on the pen. Drake May is thriving. Ramondre Stevenson is questionable. Who do you have in the cold weather New England?
Yeah, I was riding the Falcons. I thought they had some pieces early in the season. New England is playing solid football. It matters if Stevens plays. Obviously, Ramondre Stevens is a big beast of a back. So if he's healthy, either way, New England's taking it. But if he's healthy, I see him actually having a really big day against that Falcons defense.
Booty!
Who do you have right now, New England or Atlanta?
New England.
I got New England. We all have New
Booty.
England. Cam Ward with a new coach, Chargers, with Harbaugh. Secondary depleted for the Titans. Herbert versus a thin defensive back group. What's going to happen? A comfortable win for the Chargers, Ray, at Titans?
Oh, my God. Of course, man. The Cam looks like, when you turn the headlights on a deer and the deer just stares into the headlight. I mean, Cam's been playing. He played a little something, but nah, man, I got the Chargers, man. I love me some Herbert. I think this guy is a great quarterback. Hopefully, McConkey, I know he's limited in practice, but he is their number one guy over Johnson. But if you don't have McConkey, you still got Johnson, and they still got they're good. Chargers great. They got Keenan. They're good. Legit.
There's ex-Tennessee players on this Chargers team. Will this help out the Chargers beat the Titans, Brent?
Well, let me throw this in. Ray, very, very smart man as usual. I believe I have McConkey and William in my fantasy. And I thought McConkey was my wide receiver that I took. He's putting it up. But I also have Vidal. And he's 2 weeks in a row, 100 yards rushing. Like, he's turned around. And if they can do that, like, that's a Jim Harbaugh team. That Jim Harbaugh wants to run the football first and then let them play action and let Herbert make things. But I have McConkey. I have that. I need that offense to be prolific, very prolific offense. I need it all day long just because I have multiple players on the team. Chargers all day.
Yep.
There you have it. Amen. The New Orleans Saints rookie Tyler Shough will make his first start of the season. Stafford is hot pre-bye. Brett, who do you have? Saints at the Rams so far?
Just the Rams. I won't even get into how different these two teams are. The LA Rams, it's going to be a long day for New Orleans. Nola's going to start wearing the bags again, like Miami's doing now. So they're getting worse by the week.
Ray, any difference for the Saints now with new quarterback rookie?
Why?
Shuck.
I would stick with Rattler. Why are you bringing this kid to get? Why? This kid ain't ready, man. This kid is not ready. I would just stick with I would do like Miami. You know what? We sticking with Tua. Guess what? I'm gonna stick with Rattler. Rattler still can get that ball out to Olave and Rashid. I mean, I would stick with Rattler, but Tyler, no, man. Rams are going to crush that defense. Oh my God, they're going to crush this kid, man. This kid's going to get crushed.
Rattler is your tie. Ride and die. Anyways, let's go to Las Vegas. Jaguars needs some improvement here. Raiders praise for a two-way rookie, Travis Hunter. Offense struggling. Jaguars rebound. Brett at Las Vegas.
Hunter went on IR, right? They put Travis Hunter on IR as far as being injured. But I still think they got blown out and they didn't score a point last week. I don't see the Raiders even. I don't see them getting many wins. This is the worst game of the week. I'll take Jacksonville.
Ray, is this the worst game of the week?
Yeah. Jaguars, they do get Christian Kirk. Or wait a minute, I'm sorry. That's Texans. Hello. No, Jaguars.
They need Christian Kirk.
They do need. They need him to come back. Though they need him to come back.
They got some receivers.
Yeah, I'm going with Jaguars, man. Raiders, I just don't believe in anything right now.
That team's depleted, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you got Jacoby want to get out of there.
Yeah, he's my fantasy team. He's not doing anything.
Nothing.
Give me Max. Give me Max. Just give me Max Crosby. That's all we need. Dallas. That's all we need is Max Crosby from LA.
All right, let's go to the best game of the week. Chiefs 5-3 at 5-2. Bills. Bills usually wins versus the Chiefs at the regular season, but they don't beat them in the postseason.
In the playoffs.
Ray, will the Chiefs beat the Bills in the regular season?
Oh man, this is gonna be such a good game. But you know what, man? I love their running back Cook that they have on the Bills. That guy's a beast. And I love me Josh Allen, man. I love some Josh Allen. So I'm going with the Bills. I know you love your Chiefs, and I know you told me never go up against Patrick, but I'm going against Patrick this week. I got the Bills. Let's go Buffalo Mafia.
Brett, do you remember Chiefs are hot? Bills have lost 2 recently. What's going to happen in Buffalo? It's pretty cold up there right now.
Well, again, Ray, you hit the nail on the head. I also have Cook as my number 1 running back, so I need him to be eaten all day long. But I'm actually going to go agree with Santiago in this one because I just see KC putting it all together. This game, like you get giddy when you're thinking
awesome.
about it. You're like Buffalo, KC. Holy cow! But I'm going to go KC. I'm definitely going to go KC on this to come in and
They're gonna hold
surprise something.
Rice. You ain't Rice gonna get covered up, man. Rice is getting covered up.
It's all right. Then they'll go to Xavier Worthy. That's okay. Okay, it's no problem. They got plenty of them. Or Kelsey, one of the other ones.
I got Kansas City because the rule, the mantra, the sportscast never bet against Mahomes. Jaden Daniels is back. Is confirmed in the last 30 minutes. Going up against the Seahawks, 5-2. They're hot. Sam Darnold. Brett, who do you have in Washington?
I'll take Seattle. Even with it doesn't matter if Jaden comes back. The team's not playing well altogether. And that Seahawks defense, like they play. I was looking at the numbers. They play a nickel defense 90% of the time as their standard defense. So when other teams have to now substitute and bring in take out the will linebacker, the weak side linebacker, and bring in an extra corner or an extra man, that's how they play all the time. So you can't, when you have that good a defense and you're already playing a scheme that's a nickel scheme and you're still as effective as they are with the front 4, I can't go against it. I see Seattle just continuing to grind it out. Seattle over the Commanders.
Ray, are you going to go against your foe, Seattle, or you're going to go for Commanders, also your foe?
Well, as a Niner fan, I can't stand them Seahawks, but I got to go with the Seahawks, man. Dude, they got JSN. That guy's a beast of a receiver. I like the combination with Walker and the other backup they got, Charbonnet. Yeah, dude. And Donald, you never know what Donald you're gonna get. He either Donald Duck or he's Sam Darnold. And I think this week he's gonna be Sam Darnold, and he's gonna get you about 4 touchdowns. Hopefully not 4 interceptions. But hopefully I got Donald. And their defense is legit. Nobody respects the Seahawks defense. And just like my man Brett said, they do got a legit defense.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going for Washington. Write that down. I think this is a winnable game for Washington. This is a winnable game.
What?
I know they don't have McLaurin. But this is a winnable game.
Loves to go against the grain. He loves
Commanders are not Vegas or not New Orleans. This team has something there. So
Debo, come on, man.
Debo Sam. All right. Game Monday Night Football. Cardinals 2-5 at the Cowboys 3-1. It's a must win for the Cowboys. Let's go with Ray on this one, and we'll finish out with Brett.
Yeah, man. I don't look. Come on, man. I got no love for the Cardinals. There's a reason why they're 2-5. They can use Brissett and they can use Murray, but I think the Cowboys are going to bounce back, man. They're going to bounce back this week, and they're going to put it on the Cardinals. They're going to put it on the Cardinals. I see Javonte Williams going off, Pickett, Lamb, with Ferguson. I think the offense is just going to just go bananas on the Cardinals. So I got the Cowboys.
Brett Blair, you got the floor.
Man, it's raised like an oracle. My man speaks the truth. So,
did he take the words out of your mouth?
Okay, no, he really did. I mean, but this is a team. The reason it's winnable for the Cowboys is this is a team we can outscore. It's still going to come down to that, but we're maybe get a stop or two here or there, make a big play. You can't do that against other teams. We continue to play to the level of who we play, meaning we'll play Philly toe-to-toe, we'll play Green Bay toe-to-toe, but then we'll go into Chicago and Carolina and these places and play to their levels as well. Will the Cowboys show up? If the Dallas Cowboys show up, they get the win. if it's going to be what I've seen, where this defense
It's in Dallas,
is
Brett.
leaking,
This is a winnable
you
game.
know, that doesn't matter. We don't play well in Dallas. We're one of the only teams as one of the best stadiums in the NFL, and we literally have a horrible record at home. So
as of late,
I don't. Yeah, whether it's you're correct. Whether it's home, whether it's away, if the defense can play some defense, we can win the game. I take the Cowboys. I think they can manhandle the Cardinals, especially in the trenches in the offensive and defensive lines.
I'll take the Cowboys as well. Winnable game.
You're
I
gonna get
think
your first win at
Murray.
home. You're gonna get your first win at home, man. Right here.
Yay!
First win. They're 0-1
First
at
one.
home. They're gonna get their first win right here.
Kyler Murray is
Thank
questionable.
you, man.
So Jacoby Brissett at the helm again, possibly. World Series could be defined this week. Will be defined this weekend. Ray, LA Dodgers, or the Jays, USA versus Canada.
You know what, man? I'm look, I'm a San Francisco Giants fan, but I'm also a patriot. I love my country. Come on, Dodgers. Don't let the Canadians beat us. Come on, man. Come
Brett,
on.
Who do you have? Which blue? LA Dodgers blue or the Blue Jays blue?
I'm going to go the other way. I'm old enough to remember Mitch Williams getting taken deep. Who was Joe Carter taking him deep for a World Series win? I love it just because the Dodgers are so stacked. They're literally with Ohtani and like everything across the board. So the Jays with Vlad, my man Junior, Vlad Guerrero Jr.,
Guerrero Jr. Yeah,
they're taking it to him. I would love to see the underdog in this case. I apologize to my U.S. compatriots. There's one or two things I love about Canada, and it's the growing habits they have out there, and a baseball team. So I'm gonna go with Toronto, just because they're the underdog.
I got Toronto too. Underdog. They're down. They're up 3-2. They're home, so the odds are with them. Well, there you have it. World Series, NFL Week 9 this weekend. UFC tomorrow night. A lot going on. NBA, the scandal. We're not going to talk about that now. The Warriors are clean. Ray, what is the best way to reach you online to talk to you about Jacoby Myers?
Oh man, hopefully, and I think Jacoby might go to the Buccaneers. That'd be nice.
That would be huge.
They need some receivers.
Mike Evans is out, I think.
Yes, he is. Ray3473. I am the gaming cyborg, and I stream on Twitch, and you can catch some of my videos on YouTube, and catch me on the Sportscast too. So yeah, there you go.
And Brett, you're still working on that registration for X and Threads. What's going on? How people reach you?
No. I'm good. Right. There's no more smoke signals. We're not going to do Thomas Edison with the Telegraph anymore. Big boy Brett at X, but you can always catch me at the Sportscast. I have a big group of people that I speak to now. I'm always looking to hear some other opinions. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. If you got something intelligent to say, please, I'd love to hear
it. Quick trivia: was Sean Payton part of the Bill Parcells coaching tree?
Sean Payton. I'll say yes.
Ray?
No.
He was. Brett did his homework. All right, guys. You can reach us at thesportscast.net, the Sportscast1 on X and Threads, Instagram. Reach us out. Live tweeting throughout the week.
I love everyone.
Georgia versus Florida. What can I say? We love sports, and this is the Sportscast. This was your update.